What is good with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel for another fire ass video. Today I'm bringing y'all a little different video. This is gonna be like a release video on the cool. I kind of feel like a rapper. Today I am bringing you guys the Dy9, but it has an island comp on it, like with the barrel. Like this is kind of dope. Like this is gonna be your Zev hyper comp at home. That's what I might call this video too. We're gonna be reviewing this today and kind of seeing how she runs, see if it's worth it. But I don't know if you guys remember, but my mom had bought one of these for like 200 beans, and it ran pretty decent outside of the mags. So they ended up reaching out to me and said they want to send me one of their new products, and I was like, okay, cool. And they sent me this. So we're gonna see how this bad baby works. But obviously it's like a Glock clone, but it got ports in the barrel. So let's see how this bad boy works. They have like these kind of Glock 19 replica mags. I mean, they look like Glock 19 mags, but they're not. It got turkey at the bottom. But they kind of fit the bottom of it. Okay, straight. All right, first round. Let's see what it feels like. All right. It's my first rounds. I did not shoot this yet. I just lined everything up like I typically do. Red dot with the sights. Hey, hey. Oh, slide lock. That's my bad. I got excited for a second. It actually locked back. The slide locked back. I was not expecting that. I ain't gonna lie. I like this. Hey, hold on. Let's go ahead. Let's do another mag. Again, they got their own kind of special type of mags where they kind of match the mag well that's on here, which I have mixed feelings about, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's go. Okay. We got a failure to eject. Okay, we're gonna tap and counteract. All right, so we got 6 rounds left. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we had one malfunction, so y'all can see, but we are empty. And let me run one more mag. I want to do a Glock mag. So this is just a Glock mag with a Train with Purpose base plate. Y'all always be asking me where I get my base plate from. So it's Train with Purpose, but this is a Glock 17 mag because Glock, like normal Glock 19, like this is what this is. This is what this is trying to be, but the normal Glock 19 mags won't fit in here because of the mag well. It won't, like, you know, clip in here, but 17s will. Kind of like a stendo. Kind of looks tight on the cool. Okay. All right, that was a failure to feed. I'm trying to look and see what happened. All right. Okay, it got it. So this bad boy is, and that's what we can do. I got this bitch singing like an orchestra, man. Okay. All right, that was everything. And this is a 17 plus, what, 5, I think? Something like that. So, I mean, it ran everything pretty flawless. All right, let's make sure that this dot is on point. All right, I got like another 17 round mag. This is not a Glock mag. This is for another gun. But it should all work the same. If not, I'm gonna change back. But this mag didn't come with these guns, I'll say that. So I'm gonna try to see where my dot is right now. It looks to be pretty much on point, but before we take it back to 100 yards, I just wanna make sure. I'm at 10 yards right now, and I just wanna shoot 5, see where I land. Let me adjust my grip. Okay, that was low and left. Also low and left. Also low and left. That was just kind of left. That's 4. That, okay, I pulled that one. And I ain't gonna say they got everything to do with the trigger, but it got a little bit to do with the trigger, but we're gonna talk about that later. All right, let's look at these groupings. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, like I said, low left, but I know I'm not like squeezing the trigger like that. I did pull this one and this one was just kind of left. So I'm just gonna bring my dot up and over slightly and I should be good to go. Okay, I did not adjust it the right way. Okay, so 2 dropped completely to the left, and I adjusted it to the left rather than the right because I was thinking, yeah, point of impact, not where I want the dot to go. So players mess up all the time. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that was low. That was low. I got the dot on point, so let's go ahead and start this long range test. Of course, we shooting steel. All right, so that's a 3 tap. Let's go 50. So we got 50. All right, 75. Missed my first one, that was me. All right, let's do 100. All right, we are at 100. So now the reason why I'm doing this is I know that a lot of people say ports kind of throw off the rifling, which affects your accuracy. So let's see how much it affects the accuracy at 100. All righty, let's see. 1, 2. Ooh, spicy. Could have hit 3 in a row, but I didn't. All right, so I'm out. But as you see, it's accurate. It's definitely accurate. But you know what? I got something fun that I want to do. So I'll see y'all back over there. So I decided, since we shooting, you know, a comp type of Glock 19, I decided to bring out and compare it to my regular Glock 19. My Glock 19 with the Radiant Ramjet and Afterburner, AKA the Glockato, and my EDC, which is the angle spades with the grit grips combo. So the comp on this one is built into the slot with a shorter barrel. So I want to see which one has less recoil. Y'all let me know in the comment section right now which one you think is going to win the recoil test. All right, y'all, we're gonna start with the stock Glock 19. All right. I did not mean to squeeze that. Doing that trigger. Hey, yo. Don't judge. That shit look wild as hell. Okay, all right, trigger is different. Ready? Okay. That's the stock Glock 19. Next, let's do the Dy9. Gotta rock that. Okay. Next, we're gonna do my EDC, the angle spades upper. We gotta rock that. All right. And then next, we're going to do the Radiant Ramjet. Now I know I don't have a light on these, so don't be complaining and bitching in the back. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna say they all the same. I mean, obviously outside of, let me see something. Okay. I definitely yeeted that one. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just going back and forth between all the ones, and yeah, this one has less recoil. The Radiant does, for sure, 110%. Like, yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section. Yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section. Yeah, this one snaps a little bit more. Let me see. I would like to say that the angle spades may have a little bit more recoil than the Dy9. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I think my hand was on the thing or whatever. Yeah, I feel like this one has a little bit more recoil than the Dy9 for sure. So in order, I'm going to go this one. I mean, if we're talking ports and stuff like that, this one has the most recoil. The Dy9 is second, and then the Glock 19 with the Radiant Ramjet is third. Oh shit. Flinchington. Let me see. Yeah, for sure. So that's the collection, man. Y'all let me know which one looked flatter to you guys. I'm gonna go back to the house and do my final thoughts, and then we can go from there. All right, y'all, we have finally made it back home, and we are about to go over the Dy9 with the Island barrel. Now, first and foremost, this is going to be a fun gun to shoot. I love the recoil on this gun, or I guess you can say the lack thereof. They put some time and effort into this gun. Now, for a lot of you guys that's wondering, this gun is made in the United States. So on the slide, you have like these relief cuts to lighten the weight of that slide. And with that Island barrel, it reduces the weight of the slide going back. So it's really reducing that recoil. Now, another thing that I will say that I like about this gun is I love the mag release. It's kind of like the Gen 4 type of mag release on it. So it makes it easier for me to find. Now, I will say I wish this gun did have a little bit more texturing on it, but this is a sub $600 ported and red dot ready gun. So I will say that this trigger is very heavy. I'd probably say this is like probably like 7.5, 8 pound trigger. It's crisp, but it's very heavy. So if I really wanted to carry this thing, I think one thing that I would do is I would take off this mag well. You gotta have like this base plate in order to make your, get your mags in there. If you had like a simple Glock 19 mag, it will not fit. It won't lock into place. So I can try to push that in there and I can still take it out. So you need these type of mags with this base plate. Everything works good so far. So, but I mean, for me, the peace of mind, I would want to go stock Glock mags. Now with the red dot system, this is a RMR, but I will say I had like a little trouble getting the red dot on here. I think the post may be a little bit too high. You know, the front posts that go into the optic to like kind of prevent it from going, but it worked out. But like, that's a tight fit, bro. But I will say that this red dot is mounted directly on the slide, so no plates, so you just drop it on there and you're good to go. And if you're not sold by this grip or anything like that, you can just get the slide by itself. So if I had to rank this gun from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this bad boy like a 7.5, a solid 7.5. You know what, I'll probably even go 8. Yeah, I would probably even say I can go 8 with this gun. The actual iron sights are kind of weird to me. They actually got the fibers in the back and it's blacked out in the front. So I think that's supposed to be reversed. But outside of that, I mean, like I said, good shooter, like little things that you can fix yourself. But you know, all in all, you can get you a pretty solid weapon with this bad boy for sub $600. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Let's get it.